What the fuck is this? An early Ivan stream? Yes. Yes, it is. It is an early Ivan stream. Why? Who the fuck knows? Well, I can tell you why. I, was just at a restaurant, ate really well, and had a bit of beer. And I was just thinking, you know what, I wanna stream some Rogue Trader. Why do I want to stream Rogue Trader? Because it's a fucking fun game. Boy. But everything needs a good reason. And maybe later on you're gonna get a slight art stream where I practice the things I have to do for my art course, but I mean, for now, we're gonna have some Pujan action, so, you know. Hello, Sisyphus. Good. Well, I can't even say evening because it isn't evening. Oh yeah, there was a space battle here that I didn't do for some reason. Oh yeah. Ooh. I mean, I had a liter of beer in like 45 minutes, which is an ample amount, but hui. Okay, it says, yeah, the smuggler's cache. Okay. Firing range of lance weapons reduced by 5, but their damage is increased by 30. Ooh. That's actually quite good. P-rank minnows, then I saw your stream. I mean, by all means, continue P-ranking minnows. By all means, continue P-ranking minnows, bro. As flag shot to be fired from kinetic macro cannons. A flag shot deals 15 damage to each target in a 3x3 area. I mean... Okay, so there was nothing here but this thing here, okay. Oh, Poland? Ah, Poland. Hello, Atomic. Good. I wanted to say evening, but it's not evening. It's 6 p.m. here. I don't speak Polish. What I do know how to say is Grzegorz Brzęczyszczykiewicz. That is all I know. And, tak. Yeah, that's all I can really say. Look, Captain, according to the telemetry, the parameters of the system match those of Telecus Epsilon, half of the Agri world Janus that belongs to the Valancius dynasty. We have received a vox message from the planet. The Agri world's governor officially welcomes the rogue train and reports that she has begun preparations for a formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. Quarter to 12 p.m. for me. Was 12 p.m. 12 or 0? I have made this revelation at least 10 times in my life, and I legitimately keep forgetting. I think p.m. was 12 onwards. At least he has named the town Jolandia, bro. Don't test me. Ewell. Oh, Ewell. I like Ewell. Ewell is a good guy. Ewell is good. Begin to scan. What is this? Oh, some fuel. Okay. PM is past morning. But... So it's 12 PM then 12? But wasn't it 0? What's AM? I mean, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking, bro. Oh. Lady Theodora left Frozen Worlds, and never to discover the reason why, but the Lord Captain never missed a chance to visit just a planet. Such a planet, even under the slightest pretext. Oh, I can upgrade my hull again. Or upgrade the RAM, but I don't see a reason to upgrade the RAM. A RAM range. 18 naked cowboys in the shower at Ram Ranch wanting to be fucked. 18 naked cowboys in the shower at Ram Ranch wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys. What is it I wanted to do here? There was something else I was just thinking of. Oh yeah, I prepared a thing. Hold on, hold on. What was it named again? So what is the output for this one? Rage baiting. Hey, stop rage baiting. Expires in 4 days. Yeah, maybe I'll get it. So there is a thing I downloaded. I'm actually not sure if you guys can hear it already. I hope you guys can't hear it already. Maybe you guys can hear it already. Can you guys hear it already? Sure if you guys can hear it already. Okay, you guys can't hear it just yet. Who's the voice detector? No, 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 no. Okay, so how would I do this? Playback on that one, okay. So how do I do this for regular voice stuff? We don't hear it? Okay, okay. I mean, it's kind of good, but audio input capture. Also, it would be this. So, observe.
Want to suck my summer titties?
Also, it would be this. So, observe.
Want to suck my summer titties?
Okay, it works. It works. Back to this. Back to this. Okay, okay. So, I got myself a program for voice filter so that I finally have something for the what's it called? For some characters that I want to voice. Sword machine ass voice. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No. Nee, nee. Nah, just a voice filter that I plan on using for like the tech priests. Like a voice filter. Whether it's a good or a bad idea, who the fuck knows? Okay, I don't want Irgun, I want Solomorn. I mean, yeah, I know Sword Machine's voice is better, I mean... This is really just for, like, the tech priests. Like, the voice for that. Well, they have professional voice acting. Here you just have some dude. Oh, her. Woman moment. What the fuck, Solomon? Solomon. Fucking Solomon. Fucking Solomon. That's just fucking Solomon in the center of my fucking thing. A lavishly dressed noblewoman in opulent silk gown watches you with an expectant air, but then gracefully bows her head. Gem-encrusted implants protrude from her arms and neck. I welcome you on behalf of the noble house Vayet Ab Aram. My name is Vistenza Janus Vayet Ab Aram of Coronus. By the grace of the Emperor and the will of Rogue Trader Theodore von Valancius, I serve as planetary governor and imperial commander-in-chief of this world. Vistenza Vayet raises her head slightly. Vistenza Vayet turns to Abelard. And greetings to you, noble Viserion. It has been years since you last went to Janus. I'm glad to see you again. It is a good sign when our rogue trader Seneschal does not visit a subject planet for a long time. Isn't it correct, Lady Vayat? It means the governor is taking care of all matters and there is no need for the Seneschal to interfere. Vistenza lets out a musical laugh. I hear praise in those words, and I thank you for them. She turns once again to you. In truth, your arrival in the place of the esteemed Lady von Valancius is quite unexpected. Lady von Valancius, they are not the head of the dynasty. Such tragic news. I will see to it that the plant observes a month of mourning.
For Janus!
What the fuck? Woman moment. What is the game, by the way? It should say it at the bottom. It's, Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Oh, okay. Oh, you have been ambushed. I mean, how much HP do they have? Oh, 64. They're actually fairly tanky. Hey, stop fucking shooting me. He's using that rifle in melee range. That's okay. Okay, so there's 3 servants here. Who's the next servants are gonna attack? This guy, and this guy. Okay. So, how inhumane do we want to be? I could use an entire, you know, I could do this, or we burn these motherfuckers. Yes, burn them. Who am I kidding?
As the Emperor commands.
Ore. Hello, Mr. Flippums. Good evening. Evening day, it is. I'm used to streaming in the evening. That my first thing I want to say is, you know, good evening. So Double Slug has gotten bonus. Wait, no, it wasn't this guy. Comtgun. Yeah, just shoot them all with one shotgun blast. Evening starts at 6 PM. For me, the evening starts at 8 PM, personally. But I can see how, you know, you could say this evening. Feed into the families. We're not that unfair. Speaking of, now that I see you, Sisyphus, you know who I really like? Like from, Turkey? Yusuf Dikic. I like that guy a lot. Yusuf Dikic is such a cool guy. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but that's how I remember his name being pronounced. Yusuf Dikic. But I might also just be mispronouncing it, like, extremely badly. So, excuse me for that. I don't want to kill this estate warden. I mean, I could throw some dynamite. Dynamito. Or a farmer for real? Yeah, he's really cool. I like Yusuf.
Accepted.
Bonk.
Rejected. The order is clear.
I'll stay until roughly 7 PM. Oh, that's 9 minutes. So what are your plans for the rest of the day, Flippums? The fuck, how are you missing that? Food, fatso. Fat fuck. Just like me. I just came from eating from in a restaurant. So what are you gonna be eating? You fatso, you fellow fatso. From one fatso to another, you're a fatso.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Anything but to cross the gaze. Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Me. If you insist.
Is there a
I
nice
have to.
fish restaurant? Ooh, that sounds very cool.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'm a navigator, not a servitor. Oh, I'm so much better than everybody because I'm nobility. Oh, yes.
Who if not me?
Yes, I am nobility. Oh, yes.
My gut tells me it's a bad.
Oh, no line of sight to the target. Bro. In that case, just nipple tase them. Okay, that's those three. Those 3 guys took some damage. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Yay, I came on them. I cummed on them. Myself into my suitcase is too heavy for this. Oh, what suitcase? Are you moving out of Indiana, or what's wrong? What's happening? Glimpse of fate. Wait, I have Walking Nightmare. What about this one? Could I use this? No, I can't.
If I may.
Yay! Horrors beyond their imagination.
I'm afraid not.
target is too far. What are you on about?
Do not dare ask.
Do not dare ask. Going to Michigan? Oh, okay, okay, okay. That sounds cool. Michigan. Michigan. There was some meme about Michigan, but I forgot about it.
At your beck and call.
Huh? Why is Solomon able to? Oh yeah, because I got this upgrade, right?
Guilty will fall.
That dog was so good, dude. Oh, that sounds very good. I'm very glad to hear that, man.
It will be done.
Oh. There's terrorists on your front lawn. I'm used to that. So the parsnips. Those were a good idea then, I take it.
I will do my duty.
Nobody. Oh, bro, can you tell I had alcohol? I should drink more. There's nothing to live for in my life. Might as well get drunk.
It will be done.
Also ate cured salmon for lunch, was very yummy. Oh, that sounds super tasty. I'm glad you're having fun in Stockholm. Oh, they're hitting me. They're hitting me. We live down in some country. Ah. What happens if Michigan disappears? It's Michigan. Fuck off. Fuck off. Wait, it's Pujan time. Pujan! Okay, so we get over there. Gift of Torment. Yeah, there's a few people that are bleeding, I think. Yeah, this guy's bleeding. Okay. This one. Saw an enemy. And I'll fuck him up. Yeah, I fucking thought so, bitch. Oh, who am I kidding? Come on, Pujan. Come on, Pujan. Fuck him over. Fuck him up. Well, I'm gonna die from this probably, but. Oh no, me, the bird, have died. Oh no.
Let's see how they respond to this.
Boom.
Eliminated.
Wait, hold on, can I do... How can I do this without hurting the ally? I like this. Boom! Yeah, I might be a bit over leveled for this. Just slightly.
I'll see to it personally.
Oh, 87 damage. Good job, Lysandra. Is this game also made by Firaxis? No, it isn't.
I'll make it happen.
I wouldn't be aware of it being made by Firaxis.
It's as good as done.
Owlcat Studios, the same guys that made, what's the game called? Pathfinder. Because the strong of tornadoes, some towns might be gone. I mean, you know you... They killed Lysandra! They killed Lysandra, bro! She didn't build Tenki! Alright. Alright. Alright, I fucking had it. You don't just kill Lysandra. You don't just kill Lysandra, my baby girl. You're meant to hit them. My little Lysandra just R herself. Solomon. Fuck these bitches up.
Understood.
Yeah, you try standing up, bitch.
I'll take it as a priority.
My suitcase is half the size of me. Jesus Christ. Wait, oh yeah, Doggy isn't doing anything because I didn't tell Doggy to do anything. Doggy protect. You just attempt to stand up.
That is foolishness.
Yeah, Lysandra has sadly, well, fallen. Doesn't have a sniper though.
Me? If you insist, my captain.
Did you miss? You missed! How the fuck did you miss? They're gonna go up with me, made reservation by. Alright. Alright, Flippums, thanks for having been here. Enjoy your restaurant visit. Enjoy the food. Miss Eigen. Your lordship, Emperor Preservers, are you alright? Pale grayness is strangling this peasant like a noose. His words are laden with fear for our well-being, and yet he fears for his own even more. I'm fine. Can't say the same for the attackers. Praise the throne. If you would please follow me, I will personally escort you to the governor, where you will have the protection of walls and wardens. I'll find my own way there. Stand aside. I'm gonna go get there myself. Don't worry. Ah, great. Lysandra has a crippled leg. I can't get back. Okay. In that case, then, Argenta, you heal yourself. There's nothing I can do against them, right? Yeah, avoid ship's bridge. Okay. But Flippums, I don't know if you're still listening, but send pictures, please. I would love to see what you're eating. The fatso needs to know what other people are eating. I buried my suitcase. What? It was used, but this one when I got it was purple. It was black last time I buried it. It was black. That was awful. Ooh.
Just as I planned.
Sealed containers marked with the familiar insignia of the Monitorum and additional seals of forge world known to you. The crates contain high-grade weapons, likely made to order. What is this? The user's base partial. Oh yeah, we already have this one. Okay.
None shall stand in my way.
Browned. Oh, browned. Okay, I thought it was burned. Like not burned, buried. I mean, you could also make an argument for burned. The most effective representatives of the local flora are assembled in a flower bed. Unfamiliar fruits are ripening on the carefully pruned plants. Has a nail sticking out of its sharp part too. Jesus. Jesus Christ, something must have happened to someone. You can't tell me nothing happens. I think Solomon also used the grenade. Yeah, he used the stick of dynamite. Do not eat those.
Victory awaits.
Guys, remember Amogus? Remember Amogus? Remember that game? Yeah. I sadly too remember Amogus. I couldn't play games like Among Us. The only game I could kind of play would be Unfortunate Spaceman, but Among Us? Nah. I don't like Among Us. Not that the game is bad, it's more that I'm not the kind of person that likes lying to people. So, Lusus Amogus Nelus Sticautus. A decorative spire hastily turned into a watchtower is a sure sign of a turbulent situation on the Agri world. You need to vent. Do you know game Among Us? I've played the game a few times. I have played Among Us. I think I played it for like 4 hours or so, and I really didn't like it. Just the fact you have to lie to people, that's already something I really don't like doing. Susie Imposter. I regret bringing this up now. Yeah, but then it's still there years after. You know, you would think they would try to flex it off. But no, they're just like, you know, we're just not gonna walk into it. Oh, one of the guests walked into it. Unlucky.
That's how it's done.
Oh, okay. Medicaid. That's good. But that's like prime Sisyphus. Syphilis. Like, you're just asking for syphilis.
An otherworldly silence reigns under the arches of the gazebo. Perhaps a sound barrier generator is mounted in the dome. Gazebo. The gazebo. I want the gazebo.
A new challenge for me?
Huh? Oh, Kemi and Cassia. Oh. Roma. Look, we can get down to the water this way. Could we perhaps take a brief detour for a closer look? Yes, of course, baby girl. Of course we can.
Stop. There.
Forgive me for so boldly stealing you away from the others. It's just... I simply wish to spend just a brief moment admiring the breathtaking nature of this place. Reflected in Cassius's eyes, the bright blue sky looks as though it is engulfed in a blazing sunset. Within the station's walls, I could never hope to see anything like this. A sky, or a sea, or green leaves. I only knew them from meager memories of my childhood, or perhaps my mind simply made those up. Even my books, my heart and mind's blissful escape, could do little to help me. When a scribe grows so used to what surrounds them each and every day, they begin to take it for granted. And they never think to write just a few lines about it. But for me, the marvel of the grand canopy of the sky again is true blessing. Pick a nearby flower and give it to Cassie. Here's your chance to take a small piece of this place with you. Have it. Push her into the water? No! No! Here's a flower for you. Here's a flower for you. I need to romance this woman. Here's a flower for you. Oh, she hates me, just like all the women. Cassia gingerly accepts the flower from your hands. Its petals are like velvet, and the fragrance is both sweet and spicy. A fascinating specimen of the local plant life, and I do not remember seeing it in a great concordance of flora and verdure within the Cornus expanse recorded by Mega's biologist Clarissa Pratt. Cassia stops so sheepishly. Although I suppose I simply ought to thank you for it. This flower is beautiful indeed. Move closer to Cassie and silently taking the view. In that case, I imagine you've never set foot in sea waters before. Would you like to try? Step into the sea? Me? Cassia glances uncertainly at the playful foam licking the sandy shore. There is nothing to fear. We shall just let our feet soak a little. Intrigued, Cassia cocks her head to one side. Mischievous dashes of yellow and lilac are fluttering in the wind like bands all around you. I've never seen you exude such colors before. How unexpected. Cassia gives a quick nod and warily stretches out her long, narrow hand. It is cold to the touch. Have I to get back to Arizona? Yeah. I mean, home is, well, home is where you usually enjoy yourself the most. Assuming your home is in Arizona. Wait, are you in Indiana right now? The sea, it's so wet. Damn, ain't no way, girl. Damn, ain't no way, girl. The sea, it's so wet and cold. The tiny pebbles tickle my feet. Cassius's reserved seriousness gives way to genuine wonder. I never thought it would be so agreeable and a little startling. Thank you for encouraging me. Cassia catches herself, her expression changing in a flash. She gently frees her hand and awkwardly looks away. Leaving Indiana? Ah, okay. Move closer to Cassia and silently take in the view. Cassia relishes every breath of fresh air, her eyes half closed, listening to the sounds of birds hidden from view by the treetops. When the tips of your fingers touch lightly, Cassia starts, but doesn't remove her hand. Several minutes pass in timid silence like mere moments, and eventually she pulls away. This place eases the soul, wouldn't you agree? It's time we are on our way. Already? Yes, of course. Cassia gives the azure expanse of the sea a parting glance and whispers quietly, I think I know what my next painting will be. Cassia might have 2 brain cells. We've been out before. She actually hasn't. So, take it you guys. I mean, you guys haven't been here where we met her, but she's actually a lab experiment. Like, she was, I think, like, specifically bred to be like the perfect navigator. She literally has never been anywhere but the space station. So I know I laughed at it of like, haha, Lemao, of course the sea is wet, but she actually doesn't know what it's like outside of the space station where she was. So
Nothing escapes my
she's an innocent little gal. Oh, there's something here. Goods. The warrior gains +5 fellowship and 10 commerce. If the warrior has dogmatic adherent or above, the lower imperium will depend on fellowship instead of intelligence, and they gain 10 lower imperium. That's tough, it's bad, yeah. I mean, we got her out of there, because, well, baby girl deserves it. Okay, so I just got this, like, compass thing here. Dogmatic adherent. I mean, the only one I know that... Wait, Cassia is, I think, dogmatic. Yeah, Cassia was dogmatic, wasn't she? Yes, she was dogmatic adherent, so this would be perfect for her. 5 fellowship and 10 commerce. Okay, but what do I replace then? Oh yeah, this is easily way better. Yeah, this is easily way better.
Never doubt me.
Chains or ropes with shackles on the end can be seen in the water. Something white is also visible through the glimmer. A fragment of bone with marks made by sharp teeth. Oh, there's sharks in there. Lumos. Thursday was hell for me. Why that? Was that when the tornadoes were? Was that when I streamed Stalker Gamma? Might have streamed Stalker Gamma on Thursday. I'm not sure. So the Psyber Raven gets 20 willpower and 50% maximum wounds. When it relays a psychic power, it gains... Nah, I'm good. The other one sounds cooler. The metro system. Oi. Oi. I mean, the metro in New York City wasn't bad.
Success is the only outcome.
The chapel is built out of luxurious materials, but the holy place only looks half abandoned. You cannot smell any burnt incense in the air, you see no seals of cleansing on the doors, and you hear no prayers, no human voices or vox recordings. The place seems like it was recently disturbed. Dust has been swept from the stones. There is some unidentified dirt between the cracks, and you notice several thin scratches on the surface.
It's about time.
Okay, so there's something wrong with this place then. Alright. Sucks the metro system. Kind of the tornadoes. I mean, New York City's metro system was very good. Like, I can't complain about New York City's metro. It was...
As it should be.
The governor's palace is opulent. The guild finishes and plaster are updated regularly and frequently. It seems too frequently even for a building situated on the coast. Oh, we haven't been back here. There's a squatter in there. Oh. Okay, I retract what... yeah. Well, never mind. Please ignore what I said. Hooked on a feeling, a higher believing. I don't know what's in. Oh, you meant in that building. I thought you meant in the metro. Oh my god, I'm so dense. I mean, maybe. I mean, you know, the warp, maybe some chaos demons, you know. Who knows? Whenever I hear squatter, I always think of like Slav squatter, like some Russian. The estate is under control. You're completely safe, your lordship. I don't trust you saying that. The estate is under control. Did you hear? A vexen. Your surprise sounds terribly feigned. Are you truly surprised to learn that the head of the Goldino family is seeking solace in such predictable places? Quite The opposite. I'm appalled the old man hasn't come up with something more original since the incident at their last soiree. Soiree,
I
I
won't
don't know.
tolerate weakness.
He's French.
You are keeping a suspicious eye on the local population, Proctor. More so than usual. Do you find Janus disagreeable in some way?
I always double my guard around a nobility. A commoner steals forks from his master. A nobleman ransacks entire worlds.
Upon seeing you, the guard at the door lets out a frightened yelp and doubles over into a low bow. Your lordship, the most honorable marriage Pujanovsky von Valancius. The governor is awaiting you in her office, where she's protected by her walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet her alone or with your entourage? The entourage will accompany me in meeting with the governor. I'm not going in there alone. What? No, it's Pepsi Max. Pepsi Max Mango. Something is off about this entire thing. Business Janus Vyad Aram of Koronus is furiously swiping at the data slate, issuing commands into a gilded box. Upon seeing you, she hurriedly puts away her devices, smooths her skirt, and drops into a deep curtsy. Your lordship, accept my abject apologies for the irreprehensible stun that spoiled the reception. Even in my worst nightmares, I would have never imagined... Steamed arbitrator, was there an issue of some sort with the latest tithe shipment from Janus? The tithe was delivered in full 20 planetary cycles ago. In other words, precisely on time, Governor Vyat. There is no indication of approval in the proctor's right words. I'm here on other business. Representative Son, I thought firing at moving tortoise was part of the ceremony. You can stop apologizing, I'm not offended. Thank you, your lordship. Believe me, I am infinitely sorry that the troubles of Janus have reached us even here, the most protected place on Janus. The companion standing next to Vistenza respectfully bows her head. She is doggedly trying to not turn her head towards you, but it is obvious she is watching you through her lowered lashes. One of your wardens helped us in battle, a superb shot. Who was it? You must be referring to Yirlet, our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I have turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations, given the undoubted advantages she brings. You see, Yirlet comes from the local degenerate stock of this world, and Oyanos like the back of her hand, so she has provided several leads as to where we can find bases and sacred storehouses, although I admit that at times I am tempted to send her away from the estate. Her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure, and so tall. Bitch, do you know how a big woman is actually really fucking hot? Listen, right? I had this discussion, right, like a few times, right? I even gonna rant. Big warning. Fuck we mind big woman for? Fucking big woman, bro. Like, if she can just shove me into her tits, bro, where's the issue with that? Bro, she can just take my head and just swirl me around, where's the issue with that? Let big woman do her thing. Let big woman have fun with me. Let big woman reign over me. Big woman. If you wish to speak here, lad, you will find her outside in the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from others. What's happening on the planet? Several months ago, uprisings broke out on Janus. I was not even notified at first. Griping worms are for wardens to worry about. As I only learned of what was happening after the miscreants began targeting noble families. Vistenza shakes her head. And then it became apparent that what the administratum's accounts had referred to as unrest were in fact organized attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. They have already brought 13 agri-complexes to a halt and now have moved on to assassination attempts. My wardens are thoroughly tracking down the rebels, but the leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again. Can Janus fulfill the foodstuff supplies under current conditions? Football station is on the verge of starvation. Can Janus supply the people there with provisions? Yes and no, your lordship. If the question is, can such an expensive and fertile world as this one feed a few thousand void rats? Of course it can. We lose more provisions to gnawing pests every cycle than those on Footfall could eat in their entire lives. But can we ship-set provisions to Footfall? Not a chance. Any cargo shuttle that leaves the surface will be target for attack. The rebels will not hesitate to bring it down, sending flaming debris over the capital. Our silos could become targets for sabotage. Food could be poisoned or mined. The logistics of transporting supplies to Footfall will only be possible once the uprising has been completely crushed. Should I think he likes big women? Damn straight I like big women. Whenever I commission Lysandra porn, she gonna be the biggest woman. She's at least twice the size of the guy. At the least twice the size. Tits as big as 3 heads. Thighs so big you could fit a top hat in there, like a big one. Anyways, can Yanis fill its foodstuff supplies under current conditions? I risk angering you, your lordship, but this is nothing compared to shamelessly deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics expert of the Administratum are unable to guarantee stable times when shuttles are wary of landing at the spaceport, and the terrifying peasants are indulging a dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things is restored on Yanis, any trade is nigh impossible. I'm scared to see your search history, not gonna lie. Ruler 34.xxx, and looking for, Lysandra. There you go. Yes. Porn. Wow. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Yanis does not have its own fleet. We could organize a planetary-wide search if we had the ships at our disposal. Ships like yours, your lordship. Perhaps you will find a way to support your subjects in their hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates would be sufficient to have the ground forces and ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy. You want me to go off and search some rebels for you? I promise you, God, I will hunt down the seeds of rebellion, harrison your pen, and burn them to ash. We'll get to the bottom of this. I'm sure the rebels will have something to say to the master of the world. But if there are no competent people to be found on Yanis, I'll have to handle this myself. Well, I'll track down these elusive fugitives myself. As for you, Vistenza, you will not be permitted to fail a good... Nah. We'll get to the bottom of this. Vistenza inclines her head. I am immeasurably grateful for your assistance, your lordship. If any of those who attacked the estate had survived, then perhaps they could have been a valuable source of information. But you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. Vistenza glances at the Vox. Incidentally, I did overhear the wardens talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, we still do not know who let those reprobates into the estate. The person who did it might also know something. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking the staff as we speak and removing all traces of the attack from the estate. An esteemed Magos, who is responsible for agronomic efforts on the planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report. And, of course, there is my aid in the war against the rebels, Urilet. I have no doubt she will be delighted to share her knowledge of Yanis with your lordship. Booba. I like her hair. Tell me about Yanis. Vistenza leans forward. Yanis is a remarkable world, both in terms of its vast potential and in terms of the work that was carried out to transform it into an agri-world. House Wyatt has ruled on Yanis for many generations, and each new governor has without fail contributed to the planet's taming. This world was once a wild planet full of xeno beasts and utterly unsuitable for growing anything. To this day, despite our best efforts, Yanis regularly rebels against us. Earthquakes, tsunamis, the emergence of new pests and weeds invade the arable land. Sometimes I cannot help but think that this world is endowed with consciousness, the consciousness of a capricious and stubborn child who likes to spoil everything that we have achieved. I gotta go, y'all. Alright, man. Thank you very much for having been here, Sisyphus. You enjoy yourself, man, and take care. I'm gonna take my dog to the vet. Oh, shit. Yeah, go there right now. What the fuck you doing here? Take care of your dog. Go to the vet. Like, right now. They didn't want to see any messages. Hush. Go. Good night if I come back late. You go to the vet, man. You go to the vet. What do you grow on, Yanis? Mainly helicon, flint corn, and red turnip. Apart from that, in the southern hemisphere we have set aside vast tracts of land for the Grox population. And of course, I cannot fail to mention the several thousand acres of tilted land given over to cultivating fermentable fruit, for personal use and limited export. Even for an aggro world in the background beyond, this place is a real dump. What do you all do here for fun when you have your time, that is? If you're asking about those of our circle, then let me assure you, there are enough noble families on world to keep boredom at bay. I frequently host guests, your lordship, and my servants arrange suitable entertainments, from parlor concerts to private executions of traitors who break imperial law. Nod towards a companion. Who is this person standing next to you? One of my ladies-in-waiting, Amelia... Amelia? Wait, Amelia? Isn't that the one that, the choir master was... Amelia proposed secretary... Jesus Christ. One of my ladies-in-waiting, Amelia. Amelia performs secretarial duties and helps me to retain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and prosperity of Yanis. I trust my advisors implicitly, and over time Amelia has become not merely a faithful companion, but almost my shadow. Losing her would be like losing my right hand. Amelia drops into a low curtsy. To bathe in the light of your greatness is a true honor, rogue trader. I almost take my leave then. Oh, okay. You just get kicked out. An honor. The status under control. Servant. You need to only say the word and I will oblige. Got any other doors that I can open? There's a bit of a path here, but... No, there isn't. We have to go outside again. Give me 1 second. Oh. Why am I suddenly so tired?
Sister Argenta, you are always shrouded in a greenish-gray mist when I see you. Is it me that troubles you? Or is it whatever I can see behind it?
My soul is open to the light and his faithful servants. The rest is merely fleeting frailties that hold no significance.
Hey, Yerilet.
Iliad Lenevus greets you, Elantark.
The bizarre creature before you only vaguely resembles a typical human. An elongated body, slender limbs, pointed features. Every aspect of its appearance is unnatural and alien. The creature turns its head to you. Woman. You're not a mutant.
I have met souls like you before. You travel a path that offers you enlightenment. A rare gift among your limited kind.
Yerilet stares at you with her strange eyes, wearing an expression that is remarkably difficult to interpret. At last, she arches one eyebrow so subtly you almost miss it.
My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
Rotated one Valances will never speak to such women as Xenos as if they were equal. No, I will speak with you, Lilith, but keep your hands where I can see it. To be honest, the only part I understood that you have no desire to fight. That is one thing we have in common.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out?
So you're the governor's mysterious helper?
I am Elantark. My hand parried the death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the lost ones.
Why are you helping the governor?
This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering.
What do you know about the rank and file rebels?
Only that they threaten the established order. There is much risk to this world should the ruler die.
Yulet's face is unreadable, but you detect a strange tension in her voice, as though she's choosing her words carefully. Do you know who is behind the uprisings on the planet?
There is a malevolence here, that drives your kin down the path of violence.
When do you come to be on Yanis?
The world you call Janus was once created by the will of my kin. I have far more right to be on the Lilithon than any of you.
Why do you call me Elantak?
Because that is what you are. Elantak means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars. You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon?
Your answers are not particularly helpful.
But you are not asking for help, Elantak. You are merely asking questions, the answers to which are either unimportant or wreathed in shadow. Explore this place. Speak to those who know. A simple task for you, and an insurmountable challenge for me, since my very appearance provokes fear and suspicion. When you learn anything, tell me. Perhaps then my answers will be helpful to your search.
I mean, if you want, you can join me. None of the locals were there to look for Askans that you have a rogue trader's in a rogue trader's presence.
So be it. I will go with you. I am ready, Elantak. Let us go forth.
Yay, big woman. Yulit is a Xenos, one of the Asurani. She is a ranger who follows the path of the outcast, and her skills in ranged combat are without equal. Yulit does not use human weapons and can wear either Eldari armor or, if she learns the required feature, Drukhari armor. Yulit's unique ability instantly ends her turn. However, at the start of her next turn, she will make an attack that always hits its target. So who do we get rid of? Yeah, sorry Solomorn, but, you know, big woman.
Follow my lead.
She's big woman. Yeah, we have like 2 frontliners and the rest is backline. Oh boy. Okay, so he's an operative. Can't go overseer. Does that have the featured children of Azura? Oh, okay.
Speak, Elantak.
Executioner, Grand Bounty Hunter. Yeah, sure, I want to do Bounty Hunter. The Bounty Hunter marks any enemy combat as prey. Whenever the Bounty Hunter kills a target marked as prey, they get a stackable bonus until the end of combat. The bonus depends on the enemy difficulty tier. There are Roman numericals on the enemy's icon. 1 to 2, 25% of the bonus Hunter's maximum wounds is temporary wounds. 3 to 4, 5 times the price difficulty tier critical damage, and 2 times price difficulty tier critical hit chance until the end of combat. 5 to 6, both of the above. Oh, okay. Claim the bounty. The bounty hunter makes a free single attack with the selected weapon. The attack always hits, doesn't end the bounty hunter's movement, but deals only 0 4 times the BS minus perception bonus the bounty hunter's usual damage. After each third enemy killed by Claim the bounty hunter recovers 1 charge of Hunt Down the Prey. If Claim the bounty kills a target marked as prey, the bounty hunter receives 2 AP. The bounty hunter's next attack this turn will have additional effects. Jesus, I'm suddenly extremely tired. Jesus. That bear really kicking in, huh? Deal an additional 5 damage. The target's armor will be reduced by -3 times the target's difficulty tier against all the bounty hunters' attacks until the end of combat. If the target's armor against this attack is below 20%, the target's dodge is also reduced by 3 times target difficulty tier. Against all bounty hunters' attacks until the end of combat, additional damage of the bounty hunter's attack is increased to 11. I am a fool and purchased 40k minis yesterday. How does that make you a fool? What race? What race did you get? Hello, Fanta. Why am I suddenly tired? Oh. Orcs? You can never go wrong with orcs. Good choice. Orcs, 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 orcs. Orcs. Yeah, good choice, Fartbath. Good choice. Very good choice. Honestly, at this point, I probably would also just choose orcs myself. The bounty hunter's next attack during this turn will have 100% over penetration and 2 times the perception bonus armor pen. The next attack that hits a target marked as prey will always be a critical hit. Ooh. The bounty hunter sets a trap on a free cell and a then cell radius around them. Any enemy entering the 2-cell radius around the trap activates the trap. Each enemy in a 2-cell radius around the trap suffers direct damage and must pass an agility test with an -8 penalty to become immobilized until the enemy's next turn. The bounty hunter gains 4 MP at the beginning of the next turn. A target marked as prey is always immobilized until the next turn. I went with them because the new 11th edition box is half orc. I bought those as well. Alright, alright. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me open my window. Maybe I need fresh air. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Jesus, I'm so tired all of a sudden. Wait, let me get my jacket. Put my jacket away. And take the pillow I'm sitting on, just... give that a good old shake up. Okay, now that I had a bit of movement, I'm yawning again. Why am I so tired? I mean, I did eat quite a lot. Still. The bounty hunter designates an enemy in a 10-cell radius to be trailed and finishes its turn. If an ally kills a trailed enemy, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn after the ally's turn, with all AP and MP remaining from the moment the bounty hunter used hot on the trail. The bounty hunter gains an additional 2 times target difficulty tier, 2 plus target difficulty tier divided by 2 MP. The cooldown of hot on the trail is reset. When hot on the trail is used for a 3rd time during combat, the bounty hunter recovers +1 charge of hunt down the prey. As long as it's not hunt down the freeman. Right. And though the bounty hunter does his next turn, whenever an ally attacks a target marked as prey, this attack deals 6% additional damage and gains half the bounty hunter's current bonuses to critical hit chance. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, well. Gruesome kill. Whenever prey is killed, all enemies in a 10-cell radius around the prey have their agility reduced. Okay, that's very good. Whenever prey is killed, so it doesn't specify it has to be her. Heightened concentration. Whenever the bounty hunter scores a critical hit, they gain 6% armor pen until the end of combat. Stacks. Ooh. Whenever the bounty hunter whenever an enemy is killed by a critical hit scored by the bounty hunter or their ally, the bounty hunter gains 2 times the enemy difficulty tier bonus for 2 rounds. Whenever the bounty hunter scores a critical hit, their on target's armor is reduced by 5. Yes, please. I'm almost considering to just take this. Whenever an ally kills prey, the bounty hunter gains half the bonuses granted by a hunt down the prey. Whenever the bounty hunter is attacked in melee range for the first time since the end of their turn, they automatically dodge that attack and move once in the opposite direction from the enemy. Whenever the bounty hunter hits an enemy with an attack, they inflict a catch effect on that enemy. And what is that? At the start of the bounty hunter's turn, this target suffers a stacking penalty to their armor and dodge. Once the catch moves or suffers damage, that effect penalties are removed. Right. Whenever the bounty hunter kills an enemy with a critical hit, our allies in a 7-cell radius around the target gain. Okay, but these are so good. I'm picking this one. Wild Hunt. The bounty hunter simultaneously makes several attacks. The number of the attacks is equal to the number of prey in combat. These attacks are equally divided among all prey in the bounty hunter line of sight. The attackers always hit and always score crits. Okay. I mean, ballistic skill is obvious. Drukhari equipment. Yeah, sure, there might be some good Drukhari stuff. Who knows? Wait, perception was in melee range. Against the character's attacks, right. We can do ballistic skill. Critical chain. Yeah, kills an enemy with a critical hit. I mean, bonus critical hit chance. Let's get some pujan. Cut to the chase. Whenever the bounty hunter scores a critical hit for the first time in a round, they gain movement points. When a bounty hunter kills an enemy whose difficulty is 4 or higher, the bounty hunter immediately reloads their weapon and attacks the closest enemy in their line of sight. This attack has 50% over penetration, but only does 30% of the bounty hunter's usual damage. Maybe. The bounty hunter's first critical hit in a round grants their allies a stacking bonus to armor penetration till the end of combat. Once a character with this bonus reloads, the bonus is removed. Wait, wait, okay, but on Pujan this is perfect because he's just, like, he can't reload. Hunter's ambush. When a bounty hunter performs a single shot attack on an immobilized or stunned target, the attack refunds its cost and does not counter the attack limit, once per round. I'm starting to think I should have met her way earlier. Whenever the bounty hunter kills prey whose difficulty is 4 or higher, the bounty hunter gains an additional 2 AP. Raid grants an ally an additional 2 times spray's difficulty tier against raid. Yes. Actually, maybe. Pounce. Ooh woo. The bounty hunter's allies gain +9% critical hit chance against enemies affected by one of the more following effects: prey, trailed, or immobilized. Whenever prey deals damage to the bounty hunter's ally, the bounty hunter gains prey's difficulty damage against that prey for 2 rounds. Bro, these are so good! Whenever prey that is not trailed is killed by an ally, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn with half their MP and AP. The bounty hunter cannot attack during this extra turn. At the start of the bounty hunter's turn, they gain +2 MP for each ally who is adjacent to prey. Path of the Outcast. When Yurilit kills a target with a single shot attack from a dolly weapon for the first time in a round, she immediately gains an additional attack. In My Sights gains additional armor penetration equal to 60%. In My Sight. Yurilit ends her turn at the start of the next turn, excluding extra turns. If possible, she makes an attack that cannot miss. Oh, okay. In My Sights gain additional dodge reduction equal to 65%. I mean, it said it can't miss, so... Well, I mean, yeah, 6% armor penetration. Playing the bounty now. I like this. I like CC. Critical chain. Are there more things for allies? Yes, whenever an ally kills a prey, so that she gains something from it. I mean, our awareness is fairly high, so I don't really need that. Athletics, put on with 120 athletics. Lore Xenos, I mean, kind of makes sense that I give it. But she has, like, no idea about what the Imperium is about. Yeah, Lore Xenos, yeah. Perception, obviously. Okay, now I have to pick one of these. Deadly Accuracy, Drukari, Weapon Proficiency. Deadly Accuracy, Critical Damage, double character's Eldari range weapon is increased by +6. Maybe. Whenever this character uses Drukari Adaldi melee weapon, heavy weapon, it will not die. Jesus Christ. Wait, what? Not Adeptus or Astartes equipment. Oh, okay. Single shot weapon or Adaldi weapon for the first time in a round, she immediately gains an additional attack. I mean, duh. Whenever prey is killed, all enemies in the 10-star radius. Yeah, sure. Awareness. I don't really need more awareness. There are more lore Xenos. Perception. What does agility do? Maybe we should give her agility, because agility improves the character's initiative, dodge, and chance to reaction if the character uses a melee weapon. Oh, okay, no. Melee weapon. Yeah, more perception then, I suppose. Prior to the attack, all prey suffers a -3 times perception bonus penalty to armor until the end of combat. The bounty hunter gains 4 MP and restore 3 charges of hunt down the prey. Whenever the bounty hunter attacks exactly one target, which is marked as prey or with wild hunt, this attack deals 300% damage. All prey has its MP reduced by 3, but no less than -2. This one. Flick catch from that enemy. Inspiring trophy. Oh, yeah, pounds. Expert finesse. Whenever the bounty hunter kills an enemy whose difficulty is 4 or above, cut to the chase. Hunter's ambush. Kill squad. Raid grants an ally, yeah. Then awareness. Athletics. Yeah, you know what? Let's do awareness, yeah. And then here, this one. Could do intelligence. Initiative, dodge, chance, and reaction. Yeah, do intelligence. Alright, what weapons do you have? Yearlet. Ooh. Okay, what weapon do you even have? A regular Eldari long rifle, okay. Well, I have Silence of Shale and Wanderer's Portent. I also have this. Here you go. Ooh, that looks cool. Also have this. Dawn +2 attack and Strike of Coronus ability. The wearer against all MP can make an additional attack this turn. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Damn, she got some weird ass titties. Yeah, no, I don't need any of those. Where's of the warp? Toughness is increased by 5. Single shot attack. Yes, she will do that. Hello, content creator. Hello, viewer. Hello, hello, Titanium Sword. Hello. Shit overseer. Shit overseer. She's an operative. And she is neither of these, okay. Huh. How's it going, Titanium Sword? I hope you're doing A-okay. +15 coercion. I never wear uses a run and gun. I mean, sure, but... yeah, I mean, these aren't really good on her. I'm concerned and going well as usual. That's very, very, very good to hear. It's always very, very good to hear. They were against 15% bonus for damage against enemies that deal damage to the wearer this round. Okay, pose all perception by -3. Immune to burning. Yeah, pick this one. Yeah. Camouflage robe. Grenades, I suppose. A blinding grenade. Monofilament. Oh, she can heal. Okay, that's huge. She actually can heal. It's very good. Okay, so target hit with this weapon will pass a 20 willpower resistance test, so I have +20 bonuses. I have a psychosomatic trauma for 1 round. Sniper rifles do 50% critical damage, okay. Can only perform dead-eye shot attacks with this weapon. Whenever they kill an enemy with a critical hit using this weapon, they gain an additional attack this turn. Oh. I could give her the... but I feel that this trauma thing is a bit better. Like, especially against bosses, I feel that's a bit better. Versatility. Versatility is not a thing that operatives do. Yeah, Arch Militant, so this is useless on her. Immobilize, stun, slowed, or knocked prone? No. First Psychic Power? No. The wielder gains a +5% chance of reducing incoming warp damage by half point of deflection. She has 0 deflection. So I actually have nothing for her. I have nothing she can wear. I mean, she doesn't have run and gun. This is this. Enemies within the wearer's area of attack suffer 8% -8% dodge, and allies within the wearer's arms attack in 8 for 1 round. Area of attack. For 1. It says 1 round, but what does that mean? Like automatically, or? When a wearer kills a target with a melee attack, yeah, no. Horrors of the Warp, no. Wearer's toughness increased by 5. That's a heretical thing. No. Yeah, none of these apply. I mean, I can put this on her. Not that it's all that useful, but I can. Immune to burning. Yeah, I wish I had some boots. I got no boots. I I got no boots. Okay, yeah, we have a sniper woman in team. Though maybe she shouldn't be on the front lines, so I feel like it would rather be a good idea if I put her here, and then Argenta can be on the front lines. Long live rogue trader Mariusz Pujanovsky von Valencia, his rightful successor to the warrant of trade and von Valencia's protectorate. Lord servant of the Imperium of Man, unvanquished. Who's saying this? Hey, Vinzelex. Draped in a red cloak, the Magus's body barely looks human. Wires, tubes, and metal manipulators turn him into a whimsical machine, while implants hide his face behind a sinister mask. The tech priest intermittently dictates something in technolingua to the server skull floating next to him, but at your approach he falls silent and offers a reserved bow. Now, I'm gonna be testing something. If this is too annoying, please tell me. It was just a thing I've been planning for a while, so if it is genuinely annoying, just tell me and I'll turn it off. But I thought it's like a cool thing.
Greetings, your lordship. Lex Mechanic Vincedex. How may I serve you?
Okay, hold on. Let me actually like try to get something done here with this input. Where is it? Audio input device. Voice changer.
It's gonna be
this
one.
So let me mute this for a second. Properties. No, I need to go to settings and get a hotkey for this. BRB game. Show audio input capture, hide audio input capture. Okay. So there's a voice changer. Voice changer. Let me put that on F3. There we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna, if I have to read those lines by those guys, I can just, yeah. Okay. What do you do here on Yanis? The tech priest's mechanical voice comes from the speaker on his neck. Tell me about Yanis. What pathologies in the flora and fauna? If it is the Lithian's wrath that is becoming manifest in nature itself, in the workings of this world, may the gods preserve us. How did we not notice this sooner? Urilet glances at you before immediately looking away. How is the governor dealing with undesirable pathologies? Traces of Xeno activity? Let's talk about something else. How many servants of the Adeptus Mechanicus are there on the planet? How are things with you and your fellows? We'll speak later. Alright. I mean, not much to really do here, to be honest. I mean...
What a splendid estate! I have seen pics of our ancient manors in the House Orselio archives. This place is very similar.
It's a pity you were denied the chance to grow up in such surroundings. I can picture a young lady navigator.
Sorry. Pardon me.
Victory awaits.
Ugh. Say Warhammer estate is under control. Okay, but where do I go? Oh, there's a guy to talk with here. Attilius Quint. The stooped man wearing a cloak of the Adeptus Administratum is reviewing information on a data slate while his quietly whirring mechanical arms fill a long scroll with writing. Upon noticing you, the man stretches his thin lips into a smile and deferentially bows. The lightened eyes of the servo skull hovering over his right shoulder gently pulsate.
Your Lordship, what an honor it is to address you in person. Allow me to introduce myself. Attilius Quint, Prefectus of the Officio Agricolte. I will preserve the record of our conversation forever.
What record of our conversation?
Your Lordship, I painstakingly record every conversation with high-ranking personages, and afterward I fill out all 7 accompanying forms personally.
Attilius rolls up his completed scroll in a practiced gesture, stows it away, and pulls out a new one.
Your words and judgments are in good hands.
Attilius's mechanical fingers fly over the scroll as he fills in another line.
And of course, what great fortune it is to see, for the very first time in all my years of service, an emissary of the Namus Nobilite here on Janus. A homely welcome to the esteemed...
Cassia Tisifia what the fuck is that name? Cassia Tisifia Evriela, Lady Navigator of House Orselio. Everything from her condescending gaze and confident bearing to her calm but commanding voice marks Cassia as the heiress of a great bloodline. Awestruck, the secretary writes down each letter of her name with particular fastidiousness. Laudable foresight.
I thank you. Moments such as the appearance of a rogue trader must be preserved for prosperity.
What do you think of Vistencia Viat?
The governess is a superb leader. She possesses an excellent grasp of all matters and never uses an incorrect form for a given situation. I do not pry into her personal affairs, but if I may speak plainly, a lady who fills out paperwork with such finesse cannot be a bad person, in my view.
What do you have to say about the governess's helper, Urilet? Attilius looks as askance at Urilet and offers a strange smile.
A highly exceptional individual. After this regretful event, I'm beginning to hold her talents in particular esteem. Verily, even mutants who have seen the light of the God Emperor can faithfully serve his flock. Moreover, Urilet's particular abilities could be an interesting subject of study for the Magos biologists. That elongated head shape, those eyes. Judging by the skull that was given to me to send on footfall, such developmental anomalies on Janus are not a quirk of nature, but some kind of inheritable trait.
Urilet freezes completely, turning into a living statue. What did you say?
Oh, madam, have my words upset you? I'm certain your kinsman would be delighted to learn that people wish to make pretty press paper out of his remains. And besides, I could be wrong about the nature of his origins.
What skull are you talking about?
A most remarkable item, I must say, a true anomaly. Oh, one moment.
After rummaging in a nearby container, Attilius draws out a parcel, which he immediately unwraps.
Here it is. I believe the finished piece was intended to be given as a gift to the governor, but under the current circumstances, I doubt that we'll be able to send it to Footfall anytime soon.
Euryt stares at the skull in silence. You can see her jaw working under her delicate skin. After a few seconds, she abruptly turns away. Smash the fucking skull.
My deepest apologies, your lordship. I did not mean to offend you.
Attilius bows low, trembling from head to toe. Euryt grits her teeth and burns with a look of utter disdain. Huh? But I thought she was angry. No, I didn't mean to piss her off. No. No, the plan wasn't to piss her off. I just... No. Wait, do I have to redo this entire thing here again?
It's about time.
Don't tell me I have to redo this entire thing. Oh my god. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, okay. What is this person standing next to you? What are you growing? Janus, tell me about Janus. I must take my leave. I didn't mean to piss her off. I really didn't mean to piss her off.
Mercy is a trap for the meek.
I do not question your methods, but compassion for the innocent is not a weakness. We must protect his dearly loved subject.
Iliad Lenevis greets.
You're not a mutant,
My soul is not.
to be honest.
I am. This world is only that. There is. Because. But.
If you want, you can join me. Oh my god, I have to redo the entire leveling thing? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. So you get this. You wear this. You put this on your head. You wear this. I put this on you. I give you this cape. Oh yeah, I need to upgrade her to wear. Oh my god. I think I did raid. Oh my god, then I have to... Oh, which of these did I pick? Pounds? Kill squad, yeah, I picked this one, I remember that. Ballistic skill, Drukari equipment, ballistic skill. I picked this. Wait, I think I did share spoils as well. I think I did ensnare prey. Expert finesse guidance. Yes, first critical hit in a round. Yeah, this one, and then I think I did lower Xenos twice and put something in perception. I think I did this one as well. Sparring trophy, no. Hunter's ambush. Expert finesse, no. Critical chain. I think I did this one, yeah. More lower Xenos. Perception, this one, hunting surge. This goes to critical hit, armor is reduced by 7%, hunter's ambush, inspiring trophy, retaliate, whenever prey deals damage to the bounty hunter as his ally, no, savor the kill. Whenever prey that is not being trailed is killed by an ally, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn. Wait, whenever prey that is not... Oh wait, prey, okay. Was a critical hit. Whenever an enemy is killed by critical hit, so the bounty hunter or ally. Did I do that one? Gain 7% armor pen. I think I did these. And then I think I did more awareness, and then I put it, I think, into intelligence. Yes, okay. Okay, then
None
poke
shall
with this
stand in
guy
my way.
again. What do you do here, Janice? Tell me about it with pathologies. How's the governor dealing with this? Traces of xeno activity. How many servants are here? How are things with your fellows? We will speak later. Why is this fucking servo skull glazing me?
Indeed. I have not seen many. If you were to scrape all the gilding from every temple on footfall, it would still be less than there is here.
Okay, and I think I changed this here as well, so have it like that. No! Fuck's sake. Cassia here, Lysandra here, then put you there. You here, and... yeah, that'll do. Okay, save. Matthias Quint. Continue with record of our conversation. Laudable foresight. What do you think of Estencia Vayat? What do you say about her? Yep. What skull are you talking about? A curiosity like this would look very nice on my desk.
I mean, yes, of course, undoubtedly. Whatever you wish, your lordship, if that will raise your spirits after the recent incidents.
Really grits it even looks at you with utter disdain. Girl, is there anything I can do for you that doesn't make you hate me? I tell him, I smash it in front of her. She gets angry. I tell her to give it to him so that I can put it away. She gets angry. Do I have to tell her that, like, just put that shit away? Is that what I have to tell him? Record of conversation. So, why do you have to send a skull to someone on footfall? It was part of the commission for a jeweler, your lordship. One of the ladies of the court sent a string along with precise instructions of the artisan who was to encrust it with precious stones. One moment. Remove it from my sight. Oh, yes, of course. Atelier hurriedly returns the skull to the court. So, smashing it so that he doesn't have to see it makes her hate me. Taking it with me makes her hate me. Only when telling him put it away. What are your duties here?
By the grace of the God Emperor, I oversee the administrative apparatus on the planet and serve as secretary. I am also responsible for the logistics related to supplying the planets of the Van Valancias dynasty and the timely payment of tithes to the Imperium's official collectors.
Speaking of the Van Valancias dynasty, when were the last shipments sent?
Oh, your lordship, our supply shipments are all in order. All foodstuffs and other items are ready for export and are simply awaiting the arrival of the transport ships. However, given the current circumstances on the planet, Janus could not provide even one trans more than what is already prepared. I am certain the situation will be rectified in the near future.
When did the collector ships last come to Janus?
Oh, your lordship, I must confess that I yet have not had the pleasure of filling out the sacred tithe protocol form, as the last imperial ships to come here did so under my predecessor. Come to think of it, that would have been several decades ago. I do hope the logisticians responsible for such unforgivable oversight lose their heads over this.
That's enough.
As you wish, your lordship.
Tell me about Janus. What is happening on the planet?
Alas, your lordship, rebellions have caused us too many problems in recent times. The rebels are interfering with established processes, interrupting supplies, sabotaging the services work. A few nobles have even been killed, and, worst of all, some of the victims occupied important administrative posts. Until their replacement pass their checks, complete all their induction forms, and go through an official appointment procedure, important paperwork is going unsigned. It's a bureaucratic catastrophe. If things continue in this vein, I dare not even imagine what it could lead to. There are worlds that are ravaged by war for generations. Generations, your lordship. Like that deranged planet by the nameless star, so close to our own peaceful system. When inhabitants there supposedly live under the patronage of rogue trader Winterscale, I shudder to think what he has created there.
I want to know details. What have the rebels struck, and how?
Of course, I would be delighted to furnish you with all the information I have. In the last few months, 15 organized attacks and 17 terrorist attacks have been perpetrated. Irrigation equipment has been sabotaged in agrarian sectors 3 to 5, transport rooms 2, 7, 4, 13, and also, I suppose this will not tell you much. Please?
With a fuzzy gesture, he presses several buttons on his data slate screen, and a three-dimensional map of coordinates of the attacks appears on your cogitator. You cast a practiced eye over the intelligence provided to you and instantly get a grasp on the situation. Before becoming a rogue trader, you were a Lieutenant General of the Astra Militarum. The data is superbly collated, and the map clearly displays the actions of the rebels. At first glance, there seems to be no logic to their campaign, but after analyzing the data and the features of the terrain, you notice a clear system indicating a geographical pattern to their attacks. Who is directing the rebels? Does anyone know?
The rebels are well armed and well trained. What's more, the governor's advisors are inclined to think that the instigators of the rebellions are very familiar with the planet's terrain and climate. My ordnance are going through registration records day and night, looking for individuals who have completed military training, but we have so far been unable to identify the scoundrel.
What are you doing to combat the rebels?
Our secretary services are tracking those who support the rebels, and our regular wardens are wiping out these saboteurs without the slightest mercy, but they keep on appearing. My scribes have been run off their feet, keeping records of all the public hearings and executions, but I am confident that the governor will find a solution soon.
That's enough for now.
Of course, your lordship.
What do you know about the attack on the estate?
A disgraceful incident, simply disgraceful. I cannot believe these scoundrels would dare to come so close and to drag the nobility into this as well. If they penetrated the estate, that means they had help from some worthless servant or other. Security is currently questioning the survivors, but the culprit has not been found. Yet.
Attilius Quint smiles unpleasantly. I must take my leave.
I look forward to meeting you again, your lordship.
What is it?
What is it? What is it, Bo? But first of all, we should go back to the voyage real quick. Alantak, really grateful for your attention. As you once sought my help, now I'm seeking yours. The time has come to dispel the final shadows on our path. I have hidden the truth for you. I know a great deal about those who are disturbing the peace of the local ruler, and I also know where they are hiding. Allow me to show you the way, on the condition that you bring me to them. Why did you not say anything? No other path was open to me, but now our paths are aligned, and my decision was motivated not by caprice, but by reason, which compels me now to be honest with the person who can fix all of this. Everything you have discovered, everything you have learned from your kind, they're all traces of the same calamity. A calamity that will eclipse all the strife and wars on the face of this world. All the signs were plain to see, but I was here with the MON-KEIGHHHHHHH when the MON-KEIGHHHHHHH failed to recognize the coming storm. Please, follow me, Marish Brzezinowski. You must, if this world truly matters to you. If one of the Imperium's worlds in the Soviet will follow you, excellent. I was beginning to get bored of our living targets, that I believe you lead on. I believe you. Thank you, Alantak. You truly must have been brought here by Providence, or... No. It was your will alone that brought you here, which has become a blessing for the Lilithian. Let's go, Alantak. I pray to the God that we are not too late. Oh, okay. Well, Lysandra isn't going to get her trauma fixed. Currently, the World Cup is going on outside the restaurant where I was eating before. They're doing a public viewing.
A new challenge for me.
Well, as long as it's not a public viewing. Exsanguination. Execution immediately inflicts bleeding on an ally of their choice. That ally gains a 7% bonus to dodge with the additional MP to bleeding against for any reason. Nah. The execution is just range attack or psychic staff a bit. Okay. All enemies suffering from damage over time effects in a false radius around the execution immediately suffer an extra instance of damage from these effects. They must also pass a resistance test with a -4 penalty or suffer an additional negative effect. The effect of bleeding Oh yeah, sure. Terrifying strike. The executioner's melee attack forces all enemies hit to run away from the executioner's straight line for up to 3. So, nah, do pain resonance. Lifetime of scars. 6 less damage from fire, toxic, and bleeding effects. Oh. Every injury increases the death roll character's agility and willpower by 5. Power armor proficiency. I mean, Pujan power armor would be cool, but not yet. +7 athletics. Nah. Bolter weapon, chain weapon. I mean, is there anything else? Defensive maneuver? No. Energy accumulation. If the user does not move during their turn. Nah. Nah. High resistance. The additional damage suffered from Ferrum Sanctum stacks is reduced by 10% per stack. Maybe. This would be 17 more HP. Melee weapon specialist. The Axis Sweep and Hammer or Mace's Harsh Shove ability cost 1 AP less. I know the other one. 2 movement points. Now, Pujan has plenty of movement points. Lethal precision. Each turn, the first single attack the user makes goes a critical hit and deals 50% more critical damage if the user has an augment under optical insertion. Oh. You know what? I think I'm gonna play it safe and just give him this. Bulwark. Until the start of the next turn, the Vanguard gains damage with deflection against ranged attack equal to the number of stacks of Unyielding Beacon on the Vanguard. Additionally, it becomes immune to push and force movement effects. So. The Vanguard and other allies in the 3-star radius around them gain temporary wounds. All affected targets suffer 50% less damage from the next attack. And so the start of the next turn, the Vanguard and all the allies gain 60% damage to keep armor pen against enemies in the 2-star radius around the Vanguard. If the Vanguard moves, their effect moves accordingly. I mean, more damage and armor pen. Also, hydration. Ah, damn it! I ran out of Pepsi. I'm gonna have to drink some. I think at this point 5-day-old Spezi. Only a little bit. I don't like sugar Spezi, like cheap sugar Spezi. But hello, Fury Yogurt. At this point, even I can say evening. Good evening. Oh, why am I yawning so much? Oh, Jesus Christ. EP. Yeah, I'm actually quite EP. Yeah, I'm actually like genuinely quite sleepy. I don't even know why. I mean, it might have been the liter of beer I had. I did eat a lot, but... Why? I just don't taste good. Why? Let me do Wall of Rockcrete. The title for Warhammer means Ultra Kill. No, we're taking a break from that. I'm taking a break from Ultra Kill until the next update for it comes out. Because, I don't know if you know, we fucking did it. We beat the damn thing. We beat P2. The bot is on the YouTubes. Actually, tomorrow? Bro, imagine. Confident approach? Yeah, you know what? Confident approach. She's a girl boss. Complete the cycle. Ursulite once again. How are you ready? Spampton in 10 tomorrows? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Enemies in the false areas around the cyber even suffer warp damage and +1 stack of perplex until the end of combat. Biomancy, mind bond. At any time until the end of combat, the target of Mind Bond makes Perception, Intelligence, Willpower, Fellowship tests using either theirs or the Psychic stats, whichever is higher at the moment. Oh. That's actually quite good. Everyone in a 7-star radius in front of the Psycho suffers psychic shriek damage and is forced to make a willpower resistance test. All targets that fail this test are stunned until the Psycho's next turn. We're getting treachery for another 18 aeons. I never did 3 and 4 actually. I did chapter 1 when it came out, and did 2 around a year ago. Ooh, you should play chapter 3 and 4, man. You should play those. Chapter 3 and 4 are super good. They're super good. Chapter 3, I think chapter 3 is still my favorite chapter. Chapter 4 is really good for lore reasons. I'm not gonna tell you anymore. I know what happens, but still. Oh, okay. Kind of thinking of getting Psychic Assault here. Allies in a force radius on the Cyber Raven gain temporary wounds and armor pen. May whoop damage and perplexed. This would be really good. Complete the cycle. I mean, being relayed through it once again. The Overseer immediately dashes to the familiar within 6 cells. The Overseer can move through allies and enemies, but not through obstacles. Divination, Sanctic Powers. No. I'll play Undertale for the 30th time. If that one makes you happy. Mind Bond or Psychic Assault. So either I do damage or I help Perception, Intelligence, Willpower, Fellowship tests. I mean, Mind Bond technically makes more sense because Lysandra can enter someone's mind. But Psychic is... who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I want to keep it lore friendly. If I'm already like alluding up to it, you know. Okay, what do we have here? I've starred these. Every enemy in the Navigator has in the line of sight has its dodge and hit chance reduced by 7. Okay. The Navigator heals 7 wounds at the beginning of every turn and heals +1 additional wound for every Navigator talent taken. The healing increases by +1 for every creature killed in between the Navigator's turn. Allies that are targeted by the Navigator's power gain 10% armor. This additional armor is reduced by the amount of Veil degradation and increased by the infusing parameter of the currently equipped Navigator staff. So it would be 21 then. You have to finish P rank Encores and Brutal. Yes, I know. I'm gonna do that. However, my plan was I'm gonna do that when Layer 9 is out. I don't want to do the Encores just yet. I mean, I did them, as in I beat them once on stream at the end, like of the last VOD. But I don't wanna P rank them right now. Like I said this when I beat Sisyphus. I have my fill of Ultra Kill right now. I've played that game so much. I had my fun, and right now I kind of just want to leave it where it is. And I mean this in the nicest way possible, right? Like, the game is super good. I love the game. It is one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I can tell you it's very good. I was told it's very good. I keep telling people it's very, very good. It would only be fitting to complete the encore of the game with the finale of the game, of course. That's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, mainly that I had my fill of the game, but I also feel, you know, an encore, like an encore is kind of like a second thing, right? So, also quit except for a few times I show my friends sometimes. Yeah, but I wouldn't. Yeah. Would you be P ranking P3 before or after the encores? I'm gonna assume P3 is gonna be out after Layer 9 is out, so... I think what I'm gonna do is when Layer 9 is out, I'm gonna do the encores. And I think then when P3 is out, then I'm gonna do, unless they do both, in which case I would do all of it in one go. But I'm gonna be assuming that the game isn't gonna be, like, that P3 is gonna be out after Layer 9. That's my line of thinking. As far as I know, P3 and 8S will come out with Treachery and Encores will come after. Okay, so it all comes at the same time. Okay, well then we're gonna do it all at the same time then. I was under the impression that Layer 9 is gonna be out. Then they're gonna do 8. Like, so my line of thinking was 8S, then Layer 9. After Layer 9, they're gonna do the Encore. Hold on. So first 8S, then Layer 9, then P3, and then the Encores. I mean, the Encores are the very last thing, because when you go to the Encores thing, it says, hey, this is like post-game release stuff. So obviously, the Encores are gonna be last then. I mean, if it all releases at the same time, then, yeah, then ignore what I said. Then, I mean, yeah, we're gonna do all at the same time, then, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, oh god, P3 is gonna be so much hell. I already suffered with P2 this much, but man, I say it's gonna be hell, but I mean it in the nicest way possible. Everflow. I mean, this is actually huge. An additional action point. First target, every single target gets the same amount of additional movement points at the start of the next turn. Enemies moved by the navigator's power suffer 4 damage. Nah. Whenever the navigator uses a navigator power, does not uses combat, navigator 2 perception. I mean, I'm gonna go through all of them fairly quickly. Whenever an enemy fails a resistance test against the navigator, navigator powers deal +1 damage? Nah. At the end of combat, the enemies damaged by the navigator suffer an additional 7 damage from. Nah. Allies that are talking about the navigator's abilities gain +5 to all resistance test against warp effects until the end of combat. Stacks with every applied ability. Let me actually do Ebb and Flow. Treasure will never count, they're just deceiving you. It's treacherous. Lumus. It was all a fraud, indeed. You guys are gonna feel my wrath. Because I'm gonna get very violent. Lumus. The target ally gains willpower and toughness until the end of combat. The enemy becomes cursed until the end of combat. I mean, I think I remember not really liking these. Yeah, no, I don't remember. I remember not liking the. I mean, strong point apparently. The dog gains 2 temporary wounds and +1 additional temporary wound for every 2 stacks of tactical advantage. Until the beginning of the. Okay, so it's just bonus temporary wounds. Okay. Yeah, the player base greeds for the updates. Ooh, I mean, you could also say we're like the player base is in constant limbo, and they have a lust for content. Yeah. Truly, we are way too gluttonous. Truly, we are way too gluttonous. What was layer 6? Treason. How could we do something with treason here? Oh, this is actually huge. Held in my gaze. Notch of purpose. Navigator designates a square. The enemy closes to that square immediately moves up. Oh, yeah. The ability can only target allies that have at least 1 melee weapon. The ally immediately gains an extra turn, during which they can only use a single ability, mimicking the effects of the warrior's charge, which costs 0 AP. All creatures in the area effect must pass a willpower resistance or immediately move out of the zone if they are stunned or mobilized. Deals damage to all targets in line and inflict the soul burn effect. Target suffers damage at the start of their turn. At the end of the turn, they must pass a willpower resistance to remove the flames. When burning, psychics suffer additional damage every time they use psychic powers, and demons every time they use or attack powers. Something heresy. The navigator deals damage to an enemy, become immobilized. Actually, I think I'm actually gonna do this so that I have something for attacks in case I need it. The option to CC someone is always better than just raw damage. I fear this incentive will be prelude for the carnage to go fuck off. Fuck off. Using their melee weapons. Okay, it uses their agility instead of their strength. How much agility do you have? 45. That's only marginally better. She has 75 ballistic skill. That is huge. It will not die. Power weapon expert. Solid projectile weapon expert. No. They've made up. Yeah, let me do dodge reduction. And then call the bold. And makes a free single attack with the selected weapon. This attack always hits, doesn't end the bounty hunter's movement, but only deals 4 times ballistic bonus plus perception bonus. Yeah, sure. So ballistic bonus in this case, she has a bonus of 7. Okay, what was the other one? Okay, so it's already 56% bonus and perception bonus. So 7 and then another 7. So it's 4 times 14. Yeah, that's 56. It'll go using yourself, everyone for yourself, Alantak. Hydrate, more shitty specie. Thanks for the hydrate. Blah. Blah.
I've never seen so many plants before, not even in our arboretum. Oh, that flower there! I've read about it in one of the works by Janitor Canassian.
Oh, nothing else?
Victory
Okay.
awaits.
I mean, which way do I go? All of these ways feel correct and wrong at the same time. Oh, Cutthroat Rebel. Okay, let's kill people. Finally, some fun. Oh.
And bow before me. Show them no mercy.
Damn it, we're under attack. Kill the intruders. Stop. Lower your weapons.
Hey, what?
Hold on, brothers. I'll call for backup.
Oh, okay. So no lowering weapons, we're just murdering. Okay. Yay, murder. Okay, have Abelard be out in the open. Lysandra, you stay back here, and Yirlet, you as well. Cassia should also stay in the back. Where do I ideally put her? I mean, I could put Lysandra into the front lines, but she's gonna die very quickly. She also has minus 20% agility because she has a crippled leg. Why do you have a crippled leg? Yeah, then I suppose Cassia, I mean, yeah, you're not really in a good position, but I don't have a better position for you. Okay, Argenta, what do we best do here? Confident approach, yes. I mean, I could kill those guys over there. I have a flame grenade. I could also just burn this guy here. I just burned this motherfucker. Or... I mean, I can just kill these 2 guys here. My ears. 1 second.
I'll do it.
Right. Shoot!
Doubt is for the weak.
Can you not hit Pujan with that? No, Pujan is bleeding. Congratulations, you made Pujan bleed. Actually, that's not a bad thing. Now that I think about it, I think Pujan even prefers that.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, Pujan doesn't actually mind bleeding. Like, it's an executioner
Faith
thing.
without none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Did you just crit thrice?
Let's get to it.
Yeah, my ear.
Just a minor setback.
Oh, they're tickling Abelard.
Who thought that
Bonk.
was a good idea? I took care
What
of
the
it.
fuck was he thinking there? He's not even looking at you and you're missing him.
Brace yourself, Abelard. Reduced to
What the fuck are they thinking they're doing?
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, I actually want to see Yurilet. I want to see her do her thing. Okay, so what do I even have on her? Jesus Christ. Okay, I have in my sights. Yurilet ends her turn at the start of her next turn, excluding extra turns. If possible, she makes an attack that cannot miss and doesn't count once attack. Okay. She has analyzed enemies, as expected. She has precise attack. That's very good. It's actually useful on her, unlike on Lysandra. Perfect shot. The operative gains 25% cover efficiency if in cover, plus 15 perception and 15 ballistic skill.
I understand your intent.
Oh Jesus, she's already at 0. Oh yeah, because it's an extra turn thing. I mean, in that case, shoot.
If I deal death with my hands.
Oh. Dismantling attack. I mean, wild hunt. Simultaneously makes several attacks. Hunt down the prey. Okay, so where do I see how good they are? At what level is that guy? So, okay, he's level 3. And these guys are level 1, like very easy level 1s. Okay, has 3 charges at the beginning. Okay, I mean, yeah, she had a return. Okay. I mean, what is Cassia going to do? Oh yeah, she can just...
Me? Another foe painted black.
You just looked at the guy, just fucking... You should...
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Fucking low tier god. She just did a fucking low tier god on that guy. What was the command for the slab marksman thing? Literally exclamation mark slab marksman. It's just exclamation mark slab marksman. So if you just do, yeah, exclamation mark slab marksman, you're gonna have it. There's also exclamation mark Sisyphus. And I really, really like that. The exclamation mark Sisyphus is just brilliant. Bartbath really outdid himself with that.
Nothing I can't do.
Not Sisyphus, Sisyphus.
Already done. Another clean strike.
Sisyphus. Sisyphusy.
If it serves
Mega
your
pussy.
cause.
Mega pussy. I went to the store recently and I got myself some mega pussy.
Hear you moving.
I got
No.
some mega pussy. I went to the store and got myself some mega pussy.
Stop trying, monkey. This tedium is beneath.
She called me a monkey. I mean, I am, but...
You cannot force me, Elantak.
Why do I feel like she's insulting me?
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Why are you calling me a monkey? Are you not okay with vexing? What about a little criticism? Should I also make that one? I'm kind of thinking of making that like one as well. It would be brilliant. I know you're not okay with vex eating, but what about a little criticism? Monkey, is it Frieza? No, it's a Xenos talk for human beings, so it's Mon apostrophe K-E-I-G-H, so Mon-K, because that's how the Eldari refer to humans. It has nothing to do with monkeys, no different. This planet is specked with black tracks and scratches. Judging by the evidence of landings and takeoffs, flying machines land here on a regular basis. It could be one of the local types of shuttles. A Mon-K. 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 My name has been mentioned. Indeed, Sisyphus. There is a command, exclamation mark Sisyphus, yeah, to honor Fartbath.
Done.
I'm really thinking of unbanning the one guy who decided to do that comment with the, I know you're not okay with backseating. Because that comment has made me laugh so much that I feel nothing but, like, just, like, I feel like it, like, you know, it is actually perfect. I know you're not okay with criticism, with backseating, but what about a little criticism? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, where do I put Pujan? I mean, there's lots of guys over here, so if I just put Pujan, like... I mean, this is also a very bad position to be in general over here, so... Maybe it's a better idea. I mean, putting Abelard here is a bit of a waste. Cassia and Argenta are first to do anything, so... Menu, my name's said by you. Yes! Exclamation mark, like Sisyphus is a command. Where do I put Lysandra? Yeah, all of these positions are kind of ass, especially since up there she can just be shot. Yeah, up here isn't any better either. Exclamation mark backseating. I'm thinking of adding that. I would just put Lysandra like back here and just pray she doesn't get instantly killed. Same do with Cassia, I suppose. Took my dog to the vet. Is everything okay with your dog? That was an asshole. Ugh. May his mother give him a hug, for he doesn't seem to get enough. I get this out. I can just kill this guy.
Not a servitor.
Oh, he lives, but he's immobilized. You don't gain movement points and cannot use abilities that move them. Okay. That gives me +3. I only have 10 stacks of this. And I can't target these guys.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
He's just getting old. I had the dog for 6 years. Bro, 6 years is still young for a dog. What do you mean? 6 years are still very young for a dog. But this guy is like level 1, right? I don't need... There's a guy over here. Oh, there's a sharpshooter here.
If I must.
I would love to do Strike of Coronus. Can make an additional attack this turn. Yeah, but then I have nothing. It's worth a shot.
I am not your fortune favors the swift.
Did it kill? Nah, I survived. But he has a psychosomic trauma. Cannot use psychic powers. Oh. That's huge. Was an adult. I found him by my garage. He was an adult when I found him. Oh, okay. I mean, still, that's still fairly young, I feel. I mean, I might be totally wrong, but I feel like that's still a very young age for a dog. I mean, I lost my dog. Like my dear dog Snoopy when he was 6 years old, and yeah, he did kind of die.
As the Emperor commands, I
The cancer. So
for the weak.
so if you guys are wondering why I don't like jokes about cancer, now you know why. I mean, I did mention it a few times. I miss Snoopy. I miss him dearly.
Faith without deeds is mortality. This is why I was chosen.
I'm sorry for you. It's okay. It's all right. It is what it is. It's part of life. I mean, how do you miss that, Argenta? How do you miss that girl? I had 3 dogs. 2 of them died. Ah, my condolences, man. My condolences. It's never nice to lose a dog.
too easy. Nothing I can't do.
Is she blind as shit? I mean, one of our dogs is also blind. Well, kind of blind. She has cataract.
Not a problem for me.
He's still a very, very, very nice dog. I love Honey. Honey, good doggy. A loud dog, I must admit, but a good doggy.
Suits my purposes. Nothing of value has been lost.
Nothing of value has been lost. Wait, I can't do another shot, right? Nah, I can't.
All too easy.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Let's get to it.
I was thinking about the NPC. Oh, okay. It's something about our dogs. Oh, I didn't mean to imply you did. Did I say something that made it sound like that? I didn't mean to. Sorry if I made it sound like that. Hit that guy with the shield.
Worse battles than this in my time.
Bonk. Well, that didn't do much.
Victory is imminent.
Force distraction. I mean, do I really need Wall of Rockcrete? Oh, you can charge quite far. Hey, there isn't really much I can do with Abelard when he's out here.
It will be done.
Best he can do is Taunting Scream. And then this. Okay, Lysandra, what the hell do I do with you?
I won't stand for it.
I mean, that don't put you on.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
No, I misunderstood that. I'm very forgetful. This isn't on you, homie. This isn't on you.
Who, if not me?
Oh, that's not gonna affect the ones down there. I mean, makes sense, but... In that case, just yell at the guy. That was super overkill. That was overkill. I mean, there isn't really anything else I can do with Lysandra here.
I'll make it happen.
Mind bond, we're gonna be...
It's as good as done.
We're connected by mind. And I suppose I can put this on that enemy, but yeah, there isn't much Lysandra can do right now. Is the guy still prey? Yeah, he's still prey. NPCs are egoist like a lot. I mean, it's the AI, I mean... Gotta have this. Precision attack.
This tedium is another soul slips beyond the veil.
Okay, now you have a cool bonus, right? Yeah, she has, yeah, she has bonus critical damage. Is there anyone else that I can shoot here? Oh, I could shoot these guys and then kill two guys with one kill. Why just do this here? Oh, it doesn't do over penetration. Oh. I mean, still. Oh no, it does. It does actually, huh? Enemies marked as prey. I mean, there's nothing down here. I mean, I can use a grenade down here, I suppose. No, I can't. Oh, stupid to throw grenade. With Diversionist Rebel. You sure as hell I'm gonna survive now, biatch. Is he dead? He survived? You missed! You missed! Damn. Okay, you guys are very stupid. You guys are very stupid. Gas grenade. Huh? What? Oh. I think that guy died to bleeding. Heavily armed rebel. Well, how heavy can it be? Oh, they have a servitor. Combat servitor.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Navigator is coming. Can't put that on Pujan. Put it on Abelard, actually. In 31, yeah, put it on Yerilet. Do I want her to have an extra turn? Of course I do.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Monkey. So several attacks. Based off of the amount of prey she has. And all prey in the hunter's is line of sight. Yeah, I want to see what it's like. Okay. Oh, that guy survived with 3 HP. Ain't no way.
This tedium is...
Damn, she crits a fuck ton. We're already at high momentum again. Ripper Revel. Or Rebel.
If it serves your cause.
Yeah, you might be behind cover, but... Yeah, okay, no, she's fucking busted as shit. She's fucking busted. He's fucking busted, bro. I could give her an extra turn if I wanted to.
I'm afraid not.
I mean, preventing that guy
I have
from
read
moving...
tomes of military tactics.
Is he? Yeah, he is immobilized. Good. And then monkey to monkey. Wait, no, this is a glimpse of fate. That isn't mind share. Wait. Oh no, I am blocking the path. Damn. Does she still have confident approach? She does.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
I mean, I can't shoot an AoE here the way I wanted to. Actually, I can. And how tanky is he? 56% armor.
As the Emperor commands, I
That is
act.
quite tanky. Then again,
Doubt is
when
for
has it
weak.
ever stopped me? Oh, he's actually super tanky. Okay, never mind, that does indeed stop me, but he is bleeding. And a prime target. Well, Pujan, I mean...
I can't do and stand a chance.
Oh, you survived? What do you mean you survived? You shouldn't have survived.
For me.
I thought you would just die.
Already done.
I know I didn't mean to do that. I'm finished with doing the funny thing.
Nothing of value has been lost.
I'm kind of curious what you
All
did.
too easy.
Kind of curious. So where have you done it? Where have you uploaded it or like put it somewhere? Because I would love to see what you came up with. Kind of bullshittery you've done. Yeah, I have this Melta pistol. With this Infernal Blast. Well, it makes no difference.
At your beck and call.
Damn it, Abelard.
It will be done.
Join your Discord for this? Oh, okay. Then let me just very quickly give you the appropriate role real quick. Because I need to give a role for this. Yeah, there's nothing for Abelard here. Can Lysandra reach this guy? She can.
You never stood a chance.
mind bond.
I refuse.
Monkey to monkey,
Who, if not me?
monkey to monkey, like, thinking.
It's as good as done.
Okay, that's that guy done. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. Can you shoot him? I can't. But from here? Yeah. Well, well, well. Well, hello, not an orange.
Swiftly to strike.
Okay, what can I do here? You mark the combat
understand your
servitor as
intent.
prey? How is it going, not an orange? Ensnare the prey. I'm just making sure that guy really isn't moving. Perception ballistic skill? Yeah, sure.
If I must.
Or am I For You page every day? I mean, the more you watch, the more it's going to tell you to watch me. I mean, this ain't on me, homeboy. This ain't on me.
I am not your no weakness is hidden from my sight. This tedium is beneath me.
Okay, enter a turn. She's gonna shoot that guy next to her. Oh, 5 damage. That's all you could muster. 5 damage. Next turn, excluding extra turns. Okay.
If it serves your cause.
Oh shit, she need to reload. Ah shit. Shit, she can't shoot next turn. Ah shit. I didn't think this
I'm
through.
not accustomed.
Held in my gaze. I mean, there isn't really much else I can do right now.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I can give Argenta some bonuses, but that's it really. Yeah, Argenta, just throw your fire grenade down here.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I mean, not much I can really do here. Other than burn that guy, because, I mean... But Pujan, can you reach him with your shotgun? You can't. In that case, we'll just... Yeah, just wait. Yeah, that guy is burning. Huh? In what universe would that hit? I mean, what do I do here? I mean, the guy's gonna burn to death anyways. Huh? Round 4? What is the guy doing? Oh, they summoned Eldari Guardians. Oh boy, okay. Okay, well, I mean, in that case then... Ah, too far away. It's in there now. I'll take a look in just a second. Yeah, I can't get her behind cover.
I understand your intent.
Oh, wait, yeah, shit, I forgot. She needs to reload. Next turn, yeah, just get her behind cover. I'm not sure if this is, like, if they're gonna shoot her instantly or not. I wanna take risks. They're giving her a full extra turn, yeah.
In the name of House Orselio,
So
I
first off,
shall
reload.
prevail.
Then cover
I
bonus. Oh, it's gonna kill.
This tedium is beneath deal death with my hands.
She doesn't get the bonus thing.
That is beneath
I mean, no line of sight to the target. I can see the target right here. Just
Stop trying, monkey.
just
I will
you
not.
can see
I
the
am
guy.
not your Xenos pet monkey.
Well, don't call me monkey. You're gonna make me
Do
horny.
not dare ask.
Jesus Christ, what is it with these women being angry at me that I asked them to do things? Pitiful attempt. My brother in Christ are getting shot and losing. You know what, I'm just gonna shoot you again. Fuck you. 10% hit chance? No, 100% because of an item I have equipped.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
You know what, just gonna shoot you again.
Doubt is for the weak.
Yeah, now what? Oh, that rebel down there is the only guy alive.
Forge ahead.
And you know what we do with people like that? We just shoot them in the fucking face.
Purposes, you don't stand a chance.
Because Pujan has a shotgun. Hewlett's usually dispassionate face is contorted in a grimace of pain and rage. Your elucidator activates when she begins speaking in her own language. I swear on Kane's riven heart, Moran, they will pay for your treachery. May Roriheg sunder your fate and cast it away. May the blood of Eldenish flood your throat. Well, well, who knew a tempest was raging beneath that unruffled surface? I don't know who you're talking about. I promise I'll gladly help you pour the cup of suffering down their throat. Yeah, I'll help gladly. Hewlett closes her eyes, sucks in a breath through her teeth, and quickly murmurs something. When she opens her eyes, her face is once again a mask of cool serenity. She looks at you and begins to speak, this time in low Gothic. Please excuse me, lower Elantuck. I allow the turmoil in my soul to win over my reason. A slip like that could cost me more than you can even imagine. My very soul. I must be more careful, even in the face of treachery. Who is Moran? What treachery are you talking about? Moran is the one responsible for the rebellions against the rule of Yanis. But allow me to tell you everything from the beginning. We call ourselves the children of Assyrian. Eldari is another name of ours. We are the echoes of the great empire that once ruled the galaxy and created new worlds. The planet that you call Yanis is one such main world, the Liliathan, a haven that our ancestors made for their kin. For many millennia, only the shadows of our predecessors lived among the ruins, till you humans came here. We are the heirs, and we are entirely within our right to call the main world our own. However, our arrival is a tragedy, not tragedy, not a homecoming. Sorrow seeps into Yerlitz's voice. We belonged to Craftworld Krudarak, which fell on the border of the Star region. Only the providence of the merciful gods allowed us to escape the fate that befell those whose soul perished amidst the stardust among our abode. Destroying an Eldari Craftworld is a serious achievement. I'd like to shake the hand of whoever did it. After the calamity, the Lilithian offered my kin a sanctuary, a place of respite in the ruins of our ancestors, under the canopy of the forest created by the wisdom of our world singers, living alongside your kind, who reap the fruits of our labor with such vulgarity. You came to Yanis along with the rest of the Eldari? No, my path brought me to the Lilithian later, Yerlit hesitates, by another route. It was Moran who welcomed me here. He was one of the surviving Farseers of Krudarak. He was with a handful of Asuriani who had escaped death and found the path here, the destroyed cradle of our kind. They were outraged when they saw how the monkey had ravished our flourishing garden. How are your kin connected to the uprising of the planet? The Asuriani do not enter battles they cannot win. Then why did they just reveal themselves after they saw how I'm slaughtering all those rebels? However, it is in our power to direct the current so that the elements themselves wash obstacles and enemies from our path. And so it was in this case, Moran, the Farseer from Krudarak, saw a future without the MON-KEIGHHHHHHH, and we followed his lead. We simply used the MON-KEIGHHHHHHH's passions against them. Their love of freedom and anarchy, their love of domination and violence, stoking enmity... Where's NG? Stoking enmity between servants and rulers is easier when your targets are governed by emotion rather than reason. MON-KEIGHHHH, a word used by the Eldari to refer to any species they deem inferior, i.e. human beings. My kin became military advisors to the MON-KEIGHHHH who rose up against the ruler of this world. I had a different mission, to become Vistencius's handler, since rebels would be unable to get to her until both sides were sufficiently weakened. The rule of the humans had never seen a child of Assyrian before, so she accepted the lie about a degenerate branch of MON-KEIGHHHHHHH dwelling far from their own kind. Why did your own kind attack you? I know not the answer to that question. Urilet lowers her head. Many cycles have passed since I departed these forests and my kin. They cannot have forgotten me, can they? Why would a handful of Xenos go to war against the whole planet? You can't kill everyone. Yeah, well, why are they doing this? You struggle to understand the children of Assyrian, and I do not blame you for that. We are too different. Urilet says nothing for a few moments, choosing her words. MON-KEIGHHHHHHH walk blindly into the future. We choose the path, guided by our farseers. Kruderek was the birthplace of the powerful watchers of things to come. Our leaders were selected from among their ranks, and the word was set in stone, unshakable like the universe itself. Muaran, our leader here, is one of that group. The children of Assyrian are subject to his will, and he is subject to the will of his visions. Muaran saw the Lilithian in a vision, suffering and crying out to be cleansed, and we did everything we could to rid the main world of the MON-KEIGHHHHHH. Our lives, our desires, all that is dust compared to the light of the path Muaran has chosen for us. At least, that is what my kin believe. I used to believe it too, until recently. Are you telling me all of this? What brought you on this condor? Alantak, your arrival has thrown my paths into disarray, and lifted the veil on the truth that had been hidden from me. While I was shadowing the humans as a ruler, I failed to see the signs that there was another threat looming over the Lethian besides the MON-KEIGHHHHHH's deeds. The threat should be familiar to you, and it is the other intelligent species in the galaxy. We call it Silent Thresh, she who thirsts, goddess of chaos. Oh, Slanesh! Silent Thresh and She Who Thirsts are the names of the Eldari given to the Chaos God Slanesh, their ultimate enemy. Slanesh is the god of passion, excess, and forbidden pleasures, and is known for his fickle and treacherous nature. Yeah, the thing about Slanesh is a lot of people say she's female, but it's actually a he. But I've also read that Slanesh is kind of like gender fluid. Gender fluid is like he and she, both and none at the same time. It's a bit iffy. And the reason the Eldari hate Slanesh so much is because that's why the Drukhari exist. So the Drukhari went. Actually, I don't know the full story of the Drukhari, but I do know that the Drukhari were a branch of the Eldari because they went too much into like pleasure and excess, and the Drukhari will actually die if they don't get enough pleasure. That's why they have mastered the art of torture. I think I read something about there being like a planet, the like home system of the Drukhari, where they make suffering so bad there that you will never die. But you're going to like to put it into gamer words, they min-maxed torture without killing you. The Lilithian world spirit senses the threat and resists as much as it is able. The living things that inhabit this world are becoming its weapons turned against the MON-KEIGHHHHHH, poisonous plants, rabid beasts. These are all like a blade in the Lilithian's hand as she fights this coming of Silent Thresh. The signs that have been revealed to me, they all indicate the presence of corruption on this world. Tendrils of corruption may be threading through the world spirit, poisoning it even as we speak. But for corruption to take hold of the planet so quickly requires effort directed by the will of another. Urilet pauses. I believe Estencia Vayat is enthralled to the will of Silent Thresh.
What? Estencia Vayat, the governor who has duly served the dynasty and Imperium for decades. I hope you will not stand for such scrupulous slander aimed at one of your finest servants.
As lamentable as it may be, the Imperium's history knows many cases where even the most steadfast followers of the Creed would turn away from his light. Governor Wyatt had to tap into many fountains of knowledge to turn Yanis into a preposterous agri-world. Perhaps one of those fountains became her undoing. If Estencia is to blame, then why not even gone to the palace and kill her already? There is only one crime greater than serving Silent Thresh. It is betraying the children of Assyrian for her benefit. Muaran saw the path, and he beheld the future. How could he not see the dark stain on its face? How could he fail to do everything in his power to rid the Leithian of this canker? I don't think of clanker. Ulysses' voice grows angry and more piercing.
Before I rip this poised seed from Leathian's body, I will make Moran answer me. I do believe that Vistencia is guilty. May not like MON-KEIGHHHHHHH, but we do not serve the Archenemy. Maybe Vistencia is taken from consorting with the enemy. We have to find out for ourselves. Perhaps the signs I uncovered have failed to convince you. I pray to the gods of that other proof, something more comprehensible to you, will emerge to sway your opinion. Silent Thresh is deceitful and cunning. She subtly penetrates the soul, offering false perfection, luring victims into her web with promises of a wicked ideal. The ruler of the MON-KEIGHHHHHH perhaps doesn't even know that her soul has been corrupted. I all alone in YouTube chat? Yeah. So? I mean, Twitch chat is a little bit more lively. If you want to meet with the leaders of the uprising, we better keep moving. Okay, let me loot this place, and then I'll look at the thing that you made. In the dimness of under the canopy, you notice the outlines of machines, portable generators that provide power to the camp. Some of the machines have fallen into disuse. Hydrate, okay, fine. Well, to drink even more, I'm gonna get myself a different drink in a bit. Machines have fallen into disuse, and it would be impossible to make sense of the cables and wires tuned into the floor without help of a tech priest. Okay, lots of just general loot. Okay, a dog upgrade thing. More upgrade stuff here. The flower of the bunkers did it with sleeping bags, backpacks, and the rebels as meager belongings, cloths smeared with blood, primitive data slates, and half-eaten Nutri bars. Gotta say, I like this tree. It's very purple. Okay, and in here just more chainswords. Oi, is there an easier way for me to get up there to that sniper's nest?
The corruption soaked into the bones of the lost ship may have imprinted itself on the souls of your servants, Elantark. I hope they were thorough when they performed
I'm hearing
the
music
cleansing
outside.
rituals.
Something tells me that Germany won.
How strange to hear a Xenos speak of corruption. We wage an implacable war against this foulness, and you, a tainted creature, fear it too.
I wanted to keep here alive. I appreciate that. It does help, actually. It does help Sisyphus. Like, I do very much appreciate it, and I thank you for it. Can anybody check for me if Germany won the football thing? Is this shuriken catapult? Never leave the ground. Where the sky is blue.
When the faithful are idle,
45%.
Color the uncolored.
State your intention. My success was inevitable.
My success was inevitable.
None are better at searching.
The runes form the lines of an ancient Xenos poem that tells the creation of a Lilithian, of turning a lifeless dead world into a blooming garden. Right, so, I have a proposition. We're gonna be finishing this stream right now. I'm gonna take a break of like 1.5 to 2 hours because I got a bit of art to do. Oh, I can do the art on stream if you guys want to see me doing a bit of art. Almost just my art lessons that I have to do. I actually think I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna take like a 1 hour break, 1.5 hours, come back, do a tiny bit of art on stream, and then we continue this game. How's that sound? But of course, I did promise we're gonna watch that thing first that you made. Oh, just a picture, okay. I love this. I love this. Let me show it off on stream. Let me show it off on stream.
Yes, I'm using the slab marksman. I think it's cooler and feels nicer. Yes, I know about the split coin. Yes, I know about the regular revolt. But what about the little critique? Yeah, this is brilliant. I love this. I love this. This is super cool. Thank you. Thank you. I love this. Mankind is stowed. Weed is fuel. Gas station is full. To kill weapon pronouns. What? Weapon pronouns? No, but it's cool as shit, Titanium Sword. I love that. That's super cool. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. Thank you.